the record show me one record since 2005. I haven't joined no political party in my life. Only political party is this place. You're forgetting to know. The only man I talk for you in Lofa and went there in 4 years to challenge Joseph Parker. Are you forgetting today? Today I have not joined United Party. And I'm now going to join United Party. Joseph Parker is the president of this country. Wow. Kissing me from my district. The CDC boss said there, just timing today, you criticize me and see my brothers all in the chat room. Look at the story. Let someone come and tell me people that just timing me for their history in the CDC more than me. Oh, look at the record of betrayal. Am I a betrayer in CDC? No. So there's someone calling Tifa is a betrayer. He betrayed the party. But the record show me one record since 2005. I haven't joined no political party in my life. Only political party is this place. You're forgetting to know. The only man I talk for you in Lofa and went there in 4 years to challenge Joseph Parker. Are you forgetting today? Today I have not joined United Party. And I'm now going to join United Party. Joseph Parker is the president of this country. Wow. Kissing me from my district. The CDC boss said there and said,
one of the better lawyers in Liberia. So people know. Okay. So you expect that in the past I have had clients. So what is your talk to TI? You want me to answer the question, or you had a long introduction with the grandmaster man and all that. Everybody give you the time. You have a couple of radio stations. I think you don't want to ask me to answer that question. So let's go to the next question. Austin, I will answer the question or not? No, Austin is not. We're having a conversation about dialogue. What is your title, TI? Well, you have to give me the opportunity to answer the question. So I'm asking, so we're journalists.
Okay, so the interview is structured in a way where we'll post the question.
Let's allow the speaker to answer. But you're not allowing me to answer. Okay, let me answer the question. The owners of TIA are friends of mine. So it means that it's a conflict of interest. It's a conflict of interest to have friends? Are you serious? Friends of mine. Yeah, it's a conflict of interest to have friends. Then you do not know. So is your tie to TIA? What did I just say? They are friends of mine. So the owners are friends of mine. What does it imply? Nothing. It implies that my friends. Am I right? Are you defending them? When did I defend them? So what is your tie to TIA? They are my friends. The owners of TIA are friends of mine. You are the Speaker of the Republic of Liberia. And I shouldn't have friends. In the House of Representatives. And I shouldn't have friends. No one can give you one time that I call them to interfere on behalf of TIA. They can't name that time. That would be the relevant question. That would be the relevant issue. Speaker, there's this allegation that they altered their agreement with the government of Liberia, where they should have had a particular year, and when they forged, which I can provide you the documents. Yeah, but I know nothing about that. How would I know something about that? If there's a document, I was not speaker. It comes from the chief clerk to the speaker to the executive marshal. How am I involved? Do you have any extraordinary connection with them? They are my friends. There is no extraordinary connection. They're friends of mine. The owners are friends of mine that I have been knowing since 2000. Okay,
I want my papa come immediately. Thank God to have session with them. You were now waiting. You know what way with the papa goes. Don't get in down. Don't get in pressure. You get in pressure when we will give it so you cry. The boy, the uncle, they come to town. They come to be developed. Huh? When they come to be developed. When they get the money to go sell away, they do that differently way. They're not supposed to be like that. No, I'm going to talking to you today. Today the same thing, right? Mm-hmm. Today the same thing. Yeah. Mm-hmm. I tell you, me about it then. You know what way the Bible goes set up. It's too much. It's too much. No, I'm going to tell you about it. You're not here my advice. Who will get you red. You will go set up. You want to get a baby out for waiting. Will not even make mom. They are taking the money by people that way. Do it differently way. And not let that. And not let that. No, I could not let that. They step and say, what can that baby? Who might do that and the child way, my do it. The person not baby, but not child, she not baby. Made to be baby. You want to be baby? It will not happen in the country. You will make the party to get pressure. The pressure will go back to you. You and your family. I'm taking the money to eating it for what thing? The thing will tell this so we are that you are doing, and not even mom, and not even there. You start doing it. You are starting for a song. When they get the money, you take it. You put it in use. I was telling you, I'm coming open farm to basic base. I'm coming open farm. I want people to come there. My sambo is Wakana baby. Wakana. I'm coming open a farm now. My wife. See, I want wife that I want me. We will get an election for the other days. But they get the money in it. You're not doing it. The thing why they get the money, you're not doing it. You go take it. Go do your personal thing with it. Who will find you to the money? Why? You can't lazy. Why the company can't lazy? They too soon to eat the government money. Why? And then later, they want the process to the paper. The process will go back in here. Back in here. The man for the man worry. Don't I not in the country? That's only you looking for. You all of them say, Papa can say that they are all better. You all know the Papa looking for Sonny to be in the country to define the country. You're telling what is going up and down. When you bring the money, you're still behind your teeth. You don't want to do the what you're supposed to do it. And then too soon. And too soon, the team money to give free money like that. When they get you any money for development, you must do it. The way I'm telling you now, I'm coming over my farm. When the person give me any money, I will put it in use. If I put it in use, they can't see my farm. See nothing there. I will not be better for him.
Requesting the GAC to do it. And I'm sending an amendment letter to ask them to include 2022.
When is it supposed to begin?
Time that we do the update of where they are and the progress they've made. So when we get to that meeting, I will know where they are.
Let me just close up with
We have answered several questions from the building that they have requested on documents that they have requested, and I have seen that work in progress.
I want to come to ways forward. There is clearly a huge number of lawmakers who are against you being speaker, and they seem quite adamant, quite strong on their stance that they have to oust you. How are you trying to resolve this? How are you trying to reach out? We know that governance, 90% is performed in those different rooms where we cannot see you. All that we're doing is just 10%. What are you doing to have this debit code resolved?
Okay, but then we're in a 90% now, right?
Yeah, so
Yeah, we're in a 90%. So if you want to bring it in the room on the 90% now, I can't do it. Okay, so I can only tell you the 90% going on.
So, Mr. Speaker, let's go back to.
Yeah, you know.
well, I thought he did not get more clarification.
It says what? Obviously, I'm the responsible officer on deck, and I will do everything I can to ensure at the end of the day, the members. Hold on now, you got to give me a chance.
Yeah, let me just end with the question.
Okay.
I asked Representative Samuel Koga on yesterday whether you've reached out to him since you returned, and he said no. And he is the chairman of that group. Have you reached out now?
No, I have not. Because I'm reaching out to people who are also reaching. Look, there are multiple conversations going on. You know, you remember the Cold War, right? When the Cold War happening, Reagan don't just pick up the phone and call Gorbachev, right? There are channels, you know, in the system where we are. There are people, there are players, you know, because you don't want me to pick up the phone and call Koga and it becomes a combative conversation. Take both sides, okay? One side have to step back, one side have to. So in order to do that, the people who in the 90% area, they are arranging and they are organizing
So
that.
finally, you were with the president. He invited you on a trip, and this happened. A whole lot of Liberians are thinking that there may be some political ploy somewhere. What is the nature of the conversation with the president, his confidence in you, and all these kinds of things? What can we know? Is he intervening? A whole lot of people think that he should now.
No, I think we're at the level of the first branch of government, and I think it will be resolved at this level.
Okay. So Oliver, please, a minute.
We are only coming to other shame because maybe somebody had called his mama. That money we took. If you do anything, all go down. How we are is we are operate on impulse. Which one? Where is the which one? Where is the which one? America had already told you people that you are running a kleptocracy. Kleptocracy means government of thieves. It means you were stealing. They sanction your people. So which audit now your by the way, the very audit you people are hearing today were audits conducted during your administration. Boca government had never commissioned audit. So who wish hunting you? Your own people wish hunting you? Because the audit was conducted during your administration as president. The people only reading it during Boca administration. So where's the wish hunt? Where is the wish hunt? Or you think the Liberian people will buy that crap? I was listening to a Akara talking about he received 40,000 from central bank as corporate social responsibility. What is that nonsense? Do you know the intent of corporate social responsibility? It's not corporate political responsibility. You were a politician. As a lawmaker, you're not a social, you are not covered under the social arrangement. You are a political actor. So that money collected from the central bank should be returned or you should be incarcerated. Because the problem of you people is that you people are so dull and unschooled, you don't know a damn thing. Corporate social responsibility, they are initiative taken by corporation that are operating in a particular social environment. Project that will uplift the benefit of those inhabitants where they operate. That is what corporate social responsibility is all about. It's not money given to politicians. So you are culpable and your own words indicted you on Spoon TV. You say you talk for corporate social responsibility. No. It is the entity. It is the entity that conduct the targeted project for the benefit of the community. Not you. But again, you found it very difficult to come from the university reading that political science nonsense. So you don't even understand what you were talking. You think you have knowledge. You have mud in your brain. You took 40,000 of the central bank money, depositors' money. Because central bank doesn't make its own money apart from Sino Raj. But again, you won't even understand what I'm talking. You should be indicted. Because at theft, you are receiving salary. Then you went to the central bank to collect 40,000 and you brave to talk that on public radio.
I think we deal in the support of the members. As people continue to remind me when I do media thing, they said, Speaker, all these things don't matter. What matters is 72 persons. So, and I don't think the president was named among those 72 persons.
Okay, Mr. Mahfoud, so now actually, as per our political issue in the country, the speakership of our country will always be supported by the presidency. Do you have the support of the presidency?
I have no information to lead me to conclude otherwise. That the executive branch of government, headed by the office of the president, is working in line with the office of the speaker.
Mr. Speaker, I think it's good enough that we should look at the resolutions that these lawmakers have drafted for which they want you out. One of the things that it says that you are the Speaker of the House. At the same time, you are representing legally several government and non-government entities. Mr. Speaker, are you conflicted in your role as Speaker of the House and as an astute lawyer?
But you people are not answering. You people don't want to listen to the answer. So it only leads me to believe that maybe you believe what they are saying. I've answered this several times. I have not walked in a courtroom since I was elected as a lawyer. I have not sat down at a table with anyone representing anyone since I was elected as a lawyer. I have not drafted an opinion, drafted legal documents from any client since I was elected. Not Speaker, since I was elected to the House of Representatives. Okay, the assumption here is, oh, because he was a lawyer, oh, because he made so much money, so all these people must be a client because they know him. Over half of the entities listed on our list. Why are you asking me? Last call. If I ever represented them before, not only me, ask them if the International Law Group ever represented them before. Go ask MPA. Go ask all those entities. So at some point, you got to read a dossier and go to the journalistic work and ask the people. The allegation here is he represented you when, under what circumstances, and how did it terminate? You will find out that's zero.
Okay.
That's why you will find out.
Yeah, so Mr. Speaker, I'm concerned about this.
Members of the state here, pastor and members of the Spirit Church, members of the cabinet here present, priests, members of the clergy, fellow citizens, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. Church, for this service. I was just smiling that maybe you remind me that we still have small number of guys like very much some countries have a population of 7 billion. In response to the invitation of His Excellency Joko Widodo, President of the Republic of Indonesia, to attend the second Indonesian.
So I don't know if that was the intent to uncover or to expose colleagues with financial malpractices. What the GAC said was you never had a system. Because you never had a system, we'll do a system audit and tell you how to have a system now. So to tell somebody we're coming to do audit to prosecute you is not where we are heading. We are coming to do audit to expose our flaws in our system so we can develop one in the management of the Liberian people money. Yes, some things will come out that may embarrass some of us in the way we practiced before, but that does not make it illegal or make it any way actionable. It only shows us, okay, if this is how you withdrew money before, or if this is how you move money around before, that's not the way to do it. The proper way to do it is X, Y, and Z way. So this is not about trying to catch somebody. This is about trying to develop a system so the management of the Liberian people money can be transparent and accountable.
Okay, guys, this is a special interview.
Only from the House of Representatives, given what they have seen in terms of Ministry of Internal Affairs rolling out the local government act that was passed by the George Weah government since 2018. When Minister Mange was Minister of State, that act has been on the shelf, not been implemented. To roll out the local government act, everybody thought, including the IT Minister of Finance, that they needed money to make sure that the county consultation and all the different issues are resolved. And also, we passed that act that dissolved the National Transitional Council that was in ITES since 2012. At 2018, that council did not exist anymore. But under Minister Mange's CDC government, they funded that act. Look, let me be clear, he's specific on Minister of Internal Affairs. Let me tell you. These are national. They needed to go on and have a session for the so that we can have new team to govern our local government. He's very concerned. These are things that they didn't do. We are doing it now. Him is that he continue to flex out. No patience in God. Thank you. Hello.
Million instead of 1 point something million.
I did not
As
receive.
Deputy Speaker,
I did not receive
have
5.4.
years into the Liberian people. What did you receive?
I received.
What did you receive?
But what do you mean? What did you receive? I spent what was.
Deputy Speaker,
I spent what was. You talking as if to say they take money and they bring it to me.
what did you
Okay.
receive?
I
As
received what.
Deputy Speaker,
I received what was in my budget.
How much?
Whatever the amount was, there I think 1.3,
You
1.4.
have been honest to the Liberian people. What did you
Look at this.
receive?
I received what was in my budget. I received what was in my budget.
How much?
I think it was 1.3 or 1.4 million dollars.
1.3. So how did we reach to a point of 5 something million?
The audit will show that.
Who's responsible?
The audit will show that.
Who's responsible?
The audit will show that.
Are you afraid?
Afraid of what?
But tell us who's responsible.
The
Because
audit. I'm
you
not.
don't receive 1 point something million.
I'm not a.
Something
I'm not an auditor. Okay, and I'm telling you what I received. The only problem you have is you don't want to believe that, and that's your problem.
So
The
someone
audit.
said to
The
us
audit. The audit.
that the one of the senators of Margibi County, Emmanuel Nuke, is behind this thing, and you don't want to call his name.
So I'm gonna run behind you with your speculation.
Behind this thing, you don't.
You want me to run behind you with your speculation? No, I'm not going to do that.
So
So now I agree to do the audit. Let's agree to do the audit. Why are you scared of the audit?
your thing is about the audit.
Yes, that's what all of us should be about. Why are you scared of the audit?
You think that a removal comes from the issue where you want to conduct audit?
I think it's a myriad of issues, and I think I discussed them: leadership style, reform, and all of those things. Mm.
Okay, so we
And I just want to say to people in Liberia, we are a tolerant group of people. I remember by now, under President Weah, there were at least 3 demonstrations that had already happened, obstructed flow of traffic, and all of that. We sent police there with 500 rounds of lethal and non-lethal weapons. No, we allow people, because that's a democratic right. Today, if the CDC decides to have a demonstration or a protest, it is our constitutional right. We will do it. That is the decision that we make. But we did not make such a decision. People were sleeping early in the morning without a valid warrant, without even any invalid warrant, no warrant at all. They went to the party headquarters, stormed the place, and created all of these things that has happened. Now, after the raid, they went and tried to get a fake fraudulent warrant from West Point, and the whole thing has backfired, so much so that the judiciary has arrested the person involved and put him in jail, and the whole investigation is ongoing. So what can they say now? Because you said at the beginning, the Minister of Information wrote a press statement that there was a warrant, and now we have found out that there was none, as we have been saying, and it was just a guide to go and raid the headquarters of the CDC. It's unfortunate, because by raiding the premises, you are not advancing your cause of erasing the CDC, because it's not going to be erased. So this is the issue, and all of the negativity, the propaganda they are spewing, all of that, the reality, the truth will always emerge, because they were saying that there was a warrant. Where's the warrant?
To use the office of the speaker to divide Gaslit. Maybe that was some of the laissez-faire thing. I think the committees that are responsible for those things ought to do their jobs. I'm not going to divide Gaslit. AB, I'm very serious. We will put in, and that's what I said. Maybe the committee chair acts as the committee and does things, and we'll look into that and try to make sure that committees are involved. You got a whole committee, you can't divide Gaslit, that the speaker will divide it. No.
Yeah, because the issue there is about future. That's all. But let's
come to this
whole hollow balloon that we are sensing. If you look at most of the recordings that are all balloon, it seems like you're indicting your police. But Liberians are more concerned about what is really in this for us. Because the one day that you people did not operate, it affected the entire country. And for anything to affect the Liberian people, it should be for and on behalf of them for which it is affecting them. How do you look at this fight? Is it a fight for the Liberian people, or is someone pressing?
It's a fight for the Liberian people, AB, and let me tell you why. At the end of this process, as we argue, fuss, and fight, at the end of it, will be a legislature that is reformed, will be a legislature that is accountable, will be a legislature that is transparent. That's why they fight about. We will argue, we will fuss and fight. But at the end of the day, if you don't see a better legislature, a 55th, don't ever respect me. These things have to happen so that we can get to a better place.
His historical antecedents show that these things cannot involve
They are here to serve the Liberian people. Anybody come with a hidden agenda, be there. But when we fire you, we're not going back to the person who recommended you. It is about time that we know that we're serving the people of this country. It's about time that this is 107 years that the people are suffering. We have to serve. I'm not afraid of anything. All the protectors. So, we come to the capital, we come with a hidden agenda to do the same thing that we think needs to happen. With adequate information, just like the way we are moving from behind people. One thing is identify yourself and make sure you know that you need and you really careful action.
Zulu African soldier. Listen, let's say African soldier. Nambiashiki African soldier. African soldier. Jomo Kenyatta African soldier. Patrice Lumumba African soldier. Marcus Garvey African soldier. African soldier, show your power. Show your power, free your people now. Your people, spend your people, spend them now.
Oh, this sweet land of liberty shall long be ours. I'm so glad to be alive and counted amongst the living this morning. If it wasn't for the Lord on our side, what some of us would have been today? When you wake up in the morning, see the dawn of a new day, all you do is to tell God, thank you. One of the interesting things in my life, but every time I wake up, I get the beam of life passing through my window into my comfort zone. And then when I draw the curtains, I see the birds and see the trees waving their branches, and the birds are singing Hosanna. And then I got on my knees to say, Lord, thank you for another 24 hours afforded me. I am now worthy to call on thy name. Wherever I may have gone wrong, Forgive my sins. And let your grace continue to abound. Take me through the rest of my day. And I begin my journey. So when you wake up in the morning, without uttering a word of prayer, or you woke up this morning and just got on your journey, I want you to take up the time, a minute or two, to say, Lord, my going out and my coming in is in thy hands. You know why? It's very simple, but very important. The devil is roaming like a rolling lion, seeking whom he may devour. And as you commit your day unto God, the angels will take charge. And you will not stumble. They will go before you as a pillar of cloud and be behind you as a pillar of fire, that everyone you come in contact with, God's favor and blessing will rest upon you. Today is Thursday, the 24th day of October. October is slightly leaving us. Too many things happening in our country. And we want to take up this time to say to the bereaved family of those individuals who may have lost their lives, take solace, especially the accident that took place in the Battlesville area. To say to the bereaved family and to those victims who are still alive, our prayers are out with you, out there with you. Wish you speedy recovery. Lawlessness, unpatriotism are all taking charge because of the lack of morals and integrity. Where have we gone wrong? Can we take up the time to soberly reflect? Too many issues happening in our beloved country. But I can say for a fact, the dust will settle and we will be glad that we went through these things. Because there is no testimony without a test. So Liberians, we need to brace ourselves. Well, we need to wear the garment of patriotism and nationalism. And together, we join the bandwagon to speak those positive things into the heavens. Because the good book said, as a man thinketh, so is he. If we continue to think in a negative fashion, in a negative way of our country, that's how we're going to proceed. The Ghana man will tell you, Ghana is the best. It's not because he wants to brag. It's not because he has the mouth to say those things. He believes that when he speaks those positive words, he's speaking into the heavens. He prophesied that amidst the challenging moments, the prospects and gains are sure. Can we as Liberians begin to take their path? Like I always say, when the minds are developed, the eyes will appreciate the works of the hands. Can we start to develop our minds so that our eyes can appreciate the works of our hands? Lazy hand make a man poor. Diligent hands bring him wealth. This is the positive show right here on Love FM. My name is Rufus Divine Cannon. I'm under the weather, but it's going to get better. So let's do all we can. As usual, the flight surges from the Ravels International Airport that has to do with arrivals and departures. flip through our vehicular traffic movement in Monrovia and its environs. We'll point out some of the ills in the traffic. We bring our talking points and allow you to wade in, because this is where we elevate the discourse in a very civil manner. As our Constitution rightly put it, all power is inherent in the people. So if we have the power, we must utilize those powers wisely, because power is nothing without control. So as a responsible media institution, we take up the time to allow you to weigh in on the things that we discussed, and we safeguard the airwaves from invectives, because we believe it is through the media that you get informed to make those decisions. So as we are clothed with the responsibility, holding the public trust, as a professional journalist, I'm going to stand in defense, making sure that we have a civil discussion, full of invectives, characterized with integrity and morality. Commercials, wise words are all packaged for today's edition of the program, The Positive Show. Be there, I'm here. Together we say, a teamwork supported. A batch of our team, following that, we wrote our commercials and bring it on flash edges. Welcome to The Positive Show.
Muhammad Ali, African soldier. Gandoni, African soldier.
I take it all.
You still waiting?
Hey, yeah. I pump it.
What happened? Where your problem?
My Mary, you talking to the latest landlord in town.
Where 1 year?
I just win one whole big house from the Lone Star Recharge and Pump It promotion.
You say waiting?
2-bedroom house.
Wait. I not believe it.
Yeah, man. People winning. Motorbike, smartphone, TV, soft drink, data, credit, even mobile money every Friday in the draw.
Recharge and bump it. Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data by scratch card or mobile money bundle to win credit, data, packs of Coca-Cola, smartphones, TVs, motorbikes, and a big one or brand new 2-bedroom house.
Hello, Lena. Shake.
I've been trying to call you. The rent money say he sent, and I get.
I've been ready to party. I Lena now. I'm paying money again.
Simply recharge Lone Star airtime or data with a scratch card or mobile money bundle to win Baku.
To the pool.
What do you say you yelling for?
Come here, man. All day you making noise and people ear say you singing. No air. Like a walking brief.
Don't leave on there. Cost me, oh.
They say MTN Yellow Star is back, and this season Uber is easy for everybody. You can audition online from now to the 13th, and then live audition will start on the 14th. And the people going to Buchanan, Nima, and the biggest one will be held in Monserrato.
That thing you talking, what thing is that if I win?
Like real if I win. The winner will take home a $2 million record deal with Young Feature Entertainment, a brand new car, and a $300,000 wardrobe budget. Not all, plus 1 year of performance with MTN and video production deal and 100 GB of data every month. But not all, 7-player winning, $600,000 record deal, a year of performances with MTN, 100 GB of data every month, and new this year for third place of $400,000 cash prize and 100 GB every month. And man, don't forget to tell your fellow people to dial *415* your code hash to vote for you when you make it. I'll be live every Saturday for the live evasion show starting from October 12. You can see us singing more.
Yellow, yellow star.
My people, see my joy. Since I put in for a car to this other car rental service, they are yet to come, and I am getting late. I don't know what to do.
Don't worry, my sister. Have you heard about U-Car Rental Service?
No.
U-Car Rental Service is the best in town, and they are located on 10th Street in Cinco, right in the technology building. Very affordable with a very low price. Go there now or call them on 0888 111 222.
Thank you, my brother. I'm calling them right now. Hello, is this U-Car Rental Service?
Yes, ma'am. How can we help you?
I need a car to take me to work.
Okay. Where are you?
I'm on Broad Street.
Okay, we're coming right now.
Thank you.
You need a ride? Don't worry. U-Car Rental Service is the best in town with affordable price just for you. U-Car Rental Service can be contacted on 0888 111 222 or visit their office right on 10th Street in Cinco, the land site in the technology building. U-Car Rental Service, the best deal in town.
The $3 giveaway on Love FM has gotten bigger and better. Oh yes, for the same bet amount of $100 Liberian or US 70 cents, the regular price money now go way up for $2,500 Liberian to $3,000 Liberian. All you need to do is dial *799 hash. Select number 10 for Love FM 105.1. Plenty of people winning. Oh, don't be left out with Radio Entertainment Liberia and Love FM on the $3 giveaway. Liberia, check it better.
Are you looking for that perfect live band to make your event unforgettable? Look no further than Shatter Live Band Service. With our exceptional music talent and cultivating performances, Shatter Live Band will bring the magic to your special occasion. Shatter Live Band, the heartbeat of your event, bringing joy and rhythm, making memories heaven sent. From wedding to parties, they will set the stage on fire. Shatter Live Band, your ultimate desire. Whether it's a wedding, corporate event, or private party, Shatter Live Band Service is the answer. Our diverse repertoire and energetic performances will keep your guests dancing all night long. Don't settle for ordinary when you have the extraordinary with Shatter Live Band Service. Contact Shatter Live Band Service today on 0881 248401 and let the music speak for itself. With Shatter Live Band Service, where every note tells a story. Oh yes, after our commercial commitment, we are right back. Like we always say to you, make it your business by getting here at 10th Street Cinco in the technology building. Transact business with us. We get your goods and services running fast for you for affordable price. This is a one-stop shop. Of course, we have I term this building as the multi-purpose building. You can also come here. You want to do your mass printing of banners or whatever. You want to print T-shirts. You want to print booklets, receipts, and all the stuff like that. We are here. Oh yes, Infinitive Media is definitely here. To provide those services for you. You want to advertise your goods and services? Love FM, Love TV, we are right here for you. And we have other, you want legal services? Come on, the Dunbar and Dunbar Law Firm is also here. So this building is a multi-purpose building, and you need to do all you can to be a part. Come and visit us, and then you'll be glad that you got the information and you've acted promptly. So let's quickly rumble through the flight schedules there at the Rabbits International Airport. We say good morning to all of you who have joined us wherever you are and however you are listening via our Facebook page. If you just join us, viewing us, we say welcome. Just leave your comments there so we get to know, and we're going to read them out for you. Getting the notification as well. And if you are listening to us, we appreciate Your listening enrolled. So let's do it together on today's edition of The Positive Show. My name is Rufus Divine Khan, and I'm proceeded. Let's go to the Rivals International Airport to provide you the arrivals and departures from the Rivals International Airport. We begin with arrivals at the Rivals International Airport. Air Cote d'Ivoire flight HF729 from Abidjan will arrive at the Rivals International Airport at 2:20 this afternoon. Kenya Airways flight KQ508 from Accra, Ghana will arrive at the Rivals International Airport at 5:40 this evening. And lastly, for arrivals, Oscar Airlines flight KP20 from Accra, Ghana will arrive at the Rivals International Airport at 5:50 this evening. Quickly, let us take you to departures. Air Cote d'Ivoire flight HF729 will depart the Rivals International Airport at 3 p.m. for Conakry. And lastly, for departures, Kenya Airways flight KQ509 will depart the Rivals International Airport at 6:40 this evening for Accra, Ghana. So that does it for the flight schedules. They are the Rivals International Airport that has to do with arrivals and departures. We appreciate that we continue to do what we are called to do, because with these updates, it helps to give you, our listeners, and those who our first-time listeners who are traveling, or you have family members who will be coming to the country or who will be traveling. You've forgotten the flight schedules. You've forgotten when the person will arrive or depart. So with these updates, you get to be informed and act in accordance. All right. So let's go through the vehicular traffic movement update. So we want to say, use this medium to say to all those who were victim or family members were victim of the circumstances leading to the accident in the Batonsville area that took the stage of lawlessness. We want to say it is saddened, but few things we will be chanting on this morning concerning our posture when issues occurred. All right. So the Batonsville area is one of those areas, especially from the Dixville in the curve there. There are a lot of curves within the Dixville area and that of the Quebec area. Those areas are curvy. So we want to say to the drivers, especially those truck drivers, the vehicle that you are driving, even the man who made it, he has no control, full control on when these irons or these materials that he placed together can give up at any given time. So when you are driving, and most especially in residential areas, follow the rules of engagement. Make sure to drive in the range that is required, the speed limit. But we've observed that you drivers, especially the heavy-duty drivers, you use excessive speed when driving in that corridor. This is something that is endangering lives and have taken lives, and it continue to take away lives. Most of these trucks that you guys are driving are not roadworthy, and you know for sure. But because you are adamant and want to be so evil, you speed above the limits in those curvy areas, in residential areas, and may have resulted into the accident that occurred yesterday that put the entire vicinity at a standstill where angry bystanders got so agitated and got into a face interaction with the police that led to the burning of one of the police vehicles. We want to say to you drivers, we've come to realize that a lot of you who drive these trucks are cadets or apprentices. You guys do not take your time. We want to say to the Liberian National Police, the purpose for these vehicles is enormous. The purpose for which these vehicles are assigned to you is for you to go on a regular patrol. And for those of our friends who are in the US and other parts of Europe, Asia, and stuff like that, these are things they witness. When a driver is driving above his speed limits, within a corridor, when noticed by the police will tell you and get some level of inquiry, because you are endangering lives and as well as properties. The speed limit is not adhered to. You will see the police car behind you. They will tell you until they get you to succumb to the rudiments as it relates to the traffic order. So we want to say to our police officers, those cars are not for you to bluff. Those cars are not for you to just park to a particular place and not paying attention to details. These vehicles are meant to patrol, especially the ones that are patrol vehicles. Make sure to tour all of these areas, most especially the major highways, the major routes in the country, to observe, because most often, most of these vehicles that plow the streets, in terms of the heavy-duty vehicles, they are defective. They are not roadworthy. We do not have the mechanism to we do not have the equipment to get these guys that are coming into the country, and you know what I mean. So with the ones that we have and the little experience that we've had concerning some of these vehicles that plow our streets, we need to put a restraint. We need to put the exercise that will restrict these people who are users of these defective vehicles.